We're here now with Charlie Collins at Highland Radio for a quick interview. How long have you been commentating on matches for Highland Radio?
Since 1990.
Alright. What was it like commentating on the matches of 1992?
Fantastic experience, one of the best ever,
Right.
because of the fact that Donegal had never won it before, so it was a great experience.
Who really stood out for you in the 1992 campaign?
I suppose there were several players. Martin McHugh particularly was outstanding through that campaign. Martin Gavigan had a fantastic campaign as well, and Matt Gallagher, who was sort of put in at fullback, had a very good campaign. And you'd have to say a very young Tony Boyle was fantastic. But it was a great team, but those 4 or 5 definitely stood out.
Yeah. How would you compare the 1992's team to this year's team?
Well, I mean, I think it's unfair making a comparison, because if you think about it, the 92 team were very experienced in terms of the fact that they played in the Ulster final in 1989, in 1990, 91 and then 92. So they had good experience of playing at that level. This year's team, while there was a number of guys who played in Ulster finals previously, didn't have that type of experience. So you probably have to say the 92 team were a better team in 92 than this team currently are in 2011. But having said that, I mean, if you consider where they were at the start of 2011 in the rankings and the expectations of people compared to where they ended up, they did brilliantly. But you know, the 92 team were a fantastic team.
Alright, and when do you think people started believing in the Donegal in 1992?
Oh, definitely when they beat Derry in the Ulster final. They'd had John Cunningham sent off towards the end of the first half of that game, so they had to play with 14 men for a good part of it. And after beating Derry, then they were going into an All-Ireland semi-final against Mayo, and I think expectations started to increase after they won the Ulster final. They'd won the Ulster final 2 years previously, but I don't think a lot of people expected them to do very well. But in 92, certainly after the Ulster final, there was high expectations.
Alright, that's all. Thanks for your time.